time, everyone, but still struggling to pay rent while working and traveling. Oh, hi there! Imagine working full-time every month but still struggling to pay rent, buy grocery and cover transportation costs. Should the government increase minimum wages to help workers, or would that create more pressure on businesses? Today, me, Daniel and Farah, together will discuss Malaysia minimum wage policy and examine both sides of the debate. Assalamualaikum and greeting to Dr. Anida and fellow friend. Imagine working 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, yet still finding it difficult to afford food, transportation and housing. This situation reflects the reality faced by many low-income workers today. So, I am Daniel, and together with Farah, we will discuss and presenting our infographic report on minimum wage policy protecting workers, pressuring employer. First, what is a minimum wage? A minimum wage refers to the lowest legal wage that employers are required to pay employees for their work. The purpose of this policy is to ensure a basic standard of living and protect workers from receiving unfairly low wages. In Malaysia, the current minimum wage is 1,700 per month. One important reason behind minimum wage policies is that the rising cost of living, the price of food, housing and transportation have increased significantly over recent years. As a result, many workers struggle to meet their basic needs despite being employed full-time. Another issue is income inequality. Many workers earn wages that are insufficient to support a decent standard of living. This contributes to a widening gaps between high-income and lower-income groups. According to household income statistics, the bottom 14% of households receive a much smaller share of national income compared to the top 20%. Therefore, the minimum wage policy is introduced as a mechanism to improve income security and provide workers with a fairer level of compensation. Now, I will hand over the presentation to Farah, who will discuss both the benefits and challenges of the minimum wage policy.
Thank you so much, Daniel. Now I will continue. Minimum wage policy has two important dimensions: worker protection and employee impact. First, from the worker perspective, minimum wage provides a safety net. It ensures that employees receive a guaranteed baseline income, allowing them to afford essential needs such as food, housing, healthcare, and transportation. It also reduces the risk of wage exploitation, especially among low-skilled and entry-level workers. In this sense, minimum wage improves financial security and basic living standards. However, from the employee perspective, especially for small and medium enterprises, which is SMEs, the policy introduced financial pressure. This is because higher wages increase operating costs. For some businesses, especially those with thin profit margins, this may affect sustainability. In response, some employees may slow down hiring or reduce expansion plans to manage cost increases. This creates a tension between social protection and business competitiveness. So to balance these effects, several approaches can be considered. First, minimum wage should be reviewed periodically based on inflation and living costs, rather than remaining fixed for long periods. Second, targeted support such as government incentives for SMEs can help reduce the burden of wage adjustment. Third is improving worker productivity through training and upskilling can help businesses justify higher wages through higher output. In conclusion, minimum wage policy is not simply about increasing salaries. It is about balancing worker welfare and also economic sustainability. So a fair system must ensure that workers can survive while businesses can still operate effectively. And that is all from us. Thank you so much, Dr. Arnida.